everyone. Here's what I got going on for dinner tonight. When I was at the store yesterday, I picked up 3 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken thighs. So I'm going to try to make kind of a spicy soup with them. So I have this pepper stir-fry mix. Those are all cut up. I'm going to put a can of chopped up tomatoes with chilies in there. I bought these 2 seasonings to try out too. This one is it's called El Mexicano Adobo, and I tried that last night, and it's kind of salty, but it's mild. It's almost like a seasoned salt in a way. And then also picked up this chili garlic sauce, and it's made by the same company that makes sriracha sauce, and this is pretty spicy, so I'm going to put a little dab of that in there and try it. And then I'm just going to cut up some red potatoes and put in there with it. Alright, let me cut up my potatoes, and I'm going to trim the fat off the chicken thighs there, and we'll be ready to put it in the crock pot. So if you've never used the boneless, skinless chicken thighs before, they do have this fat on them you kind of need to trim off. I mean, you don't have to trim it off, but I really don't want all that on in my soup. You know, if you're grilling them, that fat kind of cooks off of there, but you're putting it in the crock pot, I don't really want all that fat in there. That's the thing, I like the thighs a lot better than breasts because I think they have a lot more flavor, but trimming all this fat off is kind of a pain. So I'm just rinsing each one off and then trimming the fat off just like this. Alright, let's get our ingredients in there. I've already put 2 quarts of tap water into the crock pot, and I'm going to season it with 3 of these chicken bouillon cubes. I've already put 2 in. That's what they look like. Just crumble that in there. Alright. I got all the fat trimmed off the chicken pretty good here. So that's looking pretty good. Oops. Splashed over the edge a little bit. Okay. This is about 6 or 7 red potatoes. They weren't real big, so go in with those. Okay. And the stir-fry mix, this is peppers and onions that are cut up. That's really nice because no chopping there. Really all I had to cut up was the potatoes and then trim the fat off the chicken. And our can of diced tomatoes with green chilies. Get those in there. Okay, what else? Wow, full to the top. Season some onion powder. This is onion powder. But quite a bit of onion powder. I like onion powder. And this seasoning here, the Mexican one I showed you, it's pretty salty and I haven't really used it much yet, so I'm going to put some, but I don't want to put too much. I can always add some more later if I think it needs more something, but you know, if you put too much and it's too spicy or too salty, you can't take it back out. And then this chili garlic sauce, this is pretty hot and pretty spicy, so I think I'll just put about a spoonful like that to start off, because like I said, I haven't used this before either, so you can always add more later. Okay. I'm just going to put the lid on that, and then you can always stir it up a little bit later when I check it. Alright, bring you guys back later on. This has been cooking on high for about 4.5 hours now. Smells really good, but I put a little bit too much liquid in there. This thing's about ready to overflow. Okay, I think it needs to cook a little bit longer. Okay, it's been about 5 hours, so I shut that off. And this is how we're looking here. Chicken's all starting to fall apart. Everything's cooked. I did add a little more of that Mexican seasoning to it because it needed a little bit more, but that was the only thing. Put a little bit in a bowl here. Put a little cheese, little grated cheese, and a little green onion on there. See how it tastes. It's good. Has a nice kind of a Mexican spice taste to it. Kind of spicy. It's good with the cheese sprinkled over it like that. Alright. Thanks for watching, you guys. Talk to you next time.